Girlie, she a ballerina, boy, man, world after Topanga. Told me she loved dirty dancing, we did the Macarena with the...
It's Ebony JB and I'm back with another video, and I'm reacting to one of my favorites, Boldy James, and he's collabed again with the Alchemist, and I could not be more excited. It's just a beautiful duo, Boldy James and the Alchemist. I feel like it's a beautiful duo. Why? I mean, they gave us the price of tea in China. They showed us the magic they can make together, and they're about to show us again. I'm also super duper excited for this freaking album because of the features I'm seeing. It's got like every favorite rapper that I've just, you know, become accustomed to and just, you know, started to listen to. I mean, I only just started listening to Freddie Gibbs last year. Freddie Gibbs is on there. Who else is on here? Benny is on here. Rock Marciano is on here. Oh, Sweatshirt's on here. Currency is on here. Stove God Cooks is on here. And I'm a fan of Stove God Cooks. It was like, wow, he's got all the solid guys on here, all the real guys on here. Excited to hear some Alchemist production as well. I'm excited to be mesmerized and taken away and just taken to a whole new stratosphere, somewhere far, far away in some next new galaxy, because that's what the Alchemist production does. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna get right into it. No hesitation.
Where my cousin at? You hear how spooky? Bojack. Broadway. Outcast. You hear me? Double hockey sticks, we keep it strict. When it come to creature biz, I make sure I stay in touch with Poppy Bricks. I was in the air, last dime of a dying breed. Real niggas rare. Louis Vuitton sneaks, got at least 12 different pair. Ice white, me the first time buyers. Drugs on 76, dance on 49.
Why does this sound like I'm in the darkest alleyway? Like the darkest alleyway. Like this alleyway is a black hole. I feel like I'm in a black hole, and that black hole is in the trenches. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm uncomfortable, it's grisly, it's dark, it's dirty, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the filth.
Right behind Mike, all my youngest scam bank statements, couple 100 bands. The Dungeon fam, Sir J's go up top, we the attic crew. Gave him a tester of some shit that I had grabbed. Nigga won't smoke, I put that pain in. Judge try to hang him, couldn't show up to the arraignment. I beat the case, right back on that gang shit. I catch a op, hand me the Drake. I see his face and I rearrange it. Fuck who you came with, I get you. Yeah, it's hard to be strangers. Karma she played, his grandma she raised, his pharmacy saved. Seat of the block, voice of the streets of Detroit. I'm already famous, put in motion, bet you she waved it. Then on my bill, signing and dated. You know I had to bust down the bracelet. Was done rapping quarter cakes, fought it from the count.
Double hockey sticks is stupendous. A great introduction. Love the beat change. Love how it changes from it starts from something like unnerving, like you're in the pits of this alleyway, like you're under the alleyway. Like the alleyway is dark enough, and then you went under it, and then, you know, it's pretty dark down there too. The unnerving dark start of it, and then it changes to like a siren kind of, like animalistic kind of darkness, something a bit more predatory, and I like that. I really like that beat change. It's like two sides of darkness. One side is a bit more predatory, one side is a bit more stealthy. I like how we got that in the intro. We have Boldy switching up his flow as well, being kind of somberish and slowish in the first half, a bit more aggressive and eager in the second half. I love it. I love Boldy's nonchalant flow. I love how he switched it up though.
Yeah, where we at? Bojack.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
I'm missing mingle with my green.
You know, I would love to be in the room of like of the Alchemist. I just want to be in the room. Like I don't even need to talk. I just want to sit there and just see him work. If that could happen, Lord God, please make it happen. I want to sit in that studio and see the Alchemist put the beautiful freaking contraptions that he puts together. Like I want to see him put together. I want to see the master at work. What kind of stupid track is this? This track is utterly stupid.
Girlie, she a ballerina, boy, man, world after Topanga. Told me she loved dirty dancing, we did the Macarena with the
freaking string bass and the going doo 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 doo. It's like it gives a smooth regality to the track. Then you got the tunnels go so high. And that is such a random sample. Like, Lord knows where he plucked that out from, but it fits so damn well.
Now, way before the kid was signed, I had the best hand, had the royal flush for of a kind. Whatever. Yamo be phoning home, talking on mixy about them raw brickies. Ever since I lost.
Turpentine. I always just mispronounce things, but we'll call it Turpentine. Oh Lord, what would we call it? It's got this really engulfing production that you kind of almost don't acknowledge Boldy's flow in it, but Boldy's flow in it was just as smooth, just as amazing as the production itself. I really love the production of that track though, I cannot lie. It's the sample and the string bass.
Let's go fucking around.
Yeah.
Goggle shit. She barely cook for you. Soon as she pull up on me, she begging to swallow it. Still getting better. Made so much cheddar. Forgot what regular problems. Yo, she's
Benny's feeling a bit like Hove here. I don't know why.
Yeah, whole lot of carrots. I can't see how you whole not embarrassed. And I put a bitch in the White House, maybe for Kamala Harris. Live in Detroit.
4-3, me and M in the low key, big lock 20 a hit like Mono Ginobili. We really the ones, touching and buffing up any gun, put a one on the ones. In the last few days, served 52 J's. Ran over 300 plays, missed out on 2 raids.
Brick Mountain Montana, I like the track. It's probably not a track that personally I will be listening to that much, more so than Turpentine or Double Hockey Sticks. Those two tracks for me are really, really great, so they go straight to my playlist. I'm listening to them. Brick Mountain Montana, I like, again, the darkness it has. It's not the same kind of darkness we heard in Double Hockey Sticks though. It's a bit more rebellious. It feels a bit more like a deviant kind of like dark track, you know what I mean? So I like that about it. I like the production, of course, how could I not? But just personally, it didn't instantly go, you know, hit me there, you know? So it's like, I know I'm not going to repeat playing that track, but in the moment I did enjoy it.
Oh, wow. Just one of them. Where we at? EPMD, everybody plotting my demise. I marvel at the sight of Kane, I love the white. When I be on the east side, niggas know that I'm tied in with my pen. My bitch some kicks out of Foot Locker. Before we draw the Roxys through the fire, we were script poppers.
EPMD. I'm editing right now and I want to interrupt what I say here because my opinion has changed. EPMD is a track that has really, really grown on me on the second listen. I freaking love it now, so yeah. Do like it, but again, it's a bit like the previous song where I don't think I'll be listening to it as much. It didn't hit me like deep down where I'm thinking, ooh, this is something I know I can enjoy quite a lot, replay quite a lot. It didn't have that personal longevity for me.
V8 in that straight, 40s on that black, karaoke, this that gangster slash, pop mixed with trap, karaoke, stack my money 10 for tall, now I boil a butter rim, living the butter law on the north with my brother M, Drano Honda Civic, Auntie maxing out her bridge, cut filled to the rim, probably smack the whip before I spill it, need trying to rape a village, we so loud, reeking through the vacuum seal, I can't conceal it, made it a Perina, Black Mag in the 4 fever, brick of cocaine, stuffing the bricks up in the pot, no this ain't no farina, for my club, cause I'm still wool, playing Tetris with them blocks, why they call me Lego, down in Virginia for
Steel Wool is interesting. I feel like it's probably the production that to me is the less like wowing. It's more of a casual beat. There's nothing really like taking you aback about it. It's got a very familiar kind of hip hop feel to it, you know. There's nothing really out of the box in terms of his production. So his production is pretty chill, pretty easy to enjoy. I like the kind of hook that Steel Wool has. I feel like it's definitely an up in enjoyment from EPMD and Brick Mountain Montana. I feel like it's a little bit of a rise in enjoyment, but still a little bit like I'm not sure how much I will replay it.
We're here.
Where we at?
I see you first.
A glutton for punishment, keep a submachine gun with a honey clip, volatile, don't want no get it out, never had a bin. Ask a God if this was my last resort, how is that a sin? Cause if a nigga would've.
Oh my gosh, that bar, asking if this was a last resort. How is that a sin?
This was my last resort, how is that a sin? Cause if a nigga would've went with his first man, premeditated.
Oh yeah, I love that bit there. That's one of my favorite lines of the album so far.
Speaks, he changed the label on my shit, that's trademark infringement. Never forget an explanation where we at with it.
I never forget a face.
Hand it down, cram it in, stamp it, send a package out, Jackson style, something wicked and bound fast. Cleared up a couple counts, new challenger growl, blues from the interstate. In any case, if I seem distant and reserved, then give me space, heavy.
And then our servants. Fall of dirt, we may need detergent for cleaning purpose. Bloody money in the machine circling, the precursor. You might let off 100 clip reoccurring and let them clean up the urine. Grip the steering wheel in the Urus, you're malnourished. All this
Photographic Memories I really did enjoy. It's a massive up in this album for me. I just love the midnight feel of the track. There's something really midnight about it. I don't know why that word comes to mind, but that's the word that comes to mind when I'm thinking about the production and even the flow of all the artists on the track. It feels more than just nocturnal. It feels like midnight, which is like the most evening part of the night, like the nightest night. The nightiest part of the night, because after that is 1 a.m. You're going into the early hours of the morning, so it feels like a very midnight track, like snapshot caught at the latest hours of the evening, and those hours are quite quiet. Those hours are quite inactive, so it feels like a quiet, inactive track, but you know, things are lurking, things are behind the scenes happening. You just have to go to the right corners, go to the right places. That's kind of what midnight is about. Like, midnight seems so deceivingly quiet, but there's things happening. That's like what this track is. Really do love Photographic Memories.
Wholesaler, fuck who rap best. I can sell dope, better make a pack stretch. Motherfucker Coachella, this a trap fest. 227 with the bean and brittle. Got your baby mama in the kitchen heating up the vittles. Kept my hands dirty ever since we was little big.
This production feels like a fight. It feels like a boxing match. I don't know. It's giving some real like boxing energy. I feel like it's the and I feel like that beat pattern kind of mimics like a, I don't know, it just mimics some kind of fighting sound, some kind of, I don't even know, it mimics some kind of fist combo. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a real fighting, real like kind of warring track, and Boldy's flow in it is so quick pace, kind of matching this kind of idea of being quick, being agile, something you kind of have to be when you're a boxer.
Burned up the turnpike on my third strike, stay troopers to the left, next as emerge right. Got
Speed trap I do like. I feel like speed trap is actually going to make the playlist just because it has this kind of fast agility to it. I really like it. Definitely going to make the playlist.
diamond on the stove. Took the pot and went gold. Diamond on the stove. I took the pot and went gold.
Yeah, this is it.
keys, then some handcuffs. Turn 1 to 2, that's an N1. Had to fix a 50 for Cassandra. And
I took the pot and went gold.
There's something about the way Stove God Cooks does his hooks. He's like so good at making infectious, grisly hooks. It's really great stuff. Love Diamond Dallas. Diamond Dallas is definitely a favorite, definitely up there for me. There's something so dreary about this track that I really enjoy. I think it's because it's just so slow, but then you've got like a little guitar. I think you had a little bit of an electric guitar at the end, and then you have like the guitar, a kind of string bass, something like that. It just feels adding to the dreariness of the track. But then also that little guitar kind of sounding string thing at the end makes it feel a bit wild, even though it's so dreary and slow.
any plug do Gianni, nigga, no Versace. Still serving blow out the game.
Okay, yeah, instantly going to the playlist. What the hell is this?
Phone blue, tied in, I got drug ties. Me and Poppy Bricks hopping out the coupe. Keep your 2 cents, don't need your advice. In the gutter lane like a bowling ball. Always been a Mr. Know-It-All. If you can name my 4/5 for the 16, I hear everybody claiming gang time, and they don't even know what the shit mean. Where we at with landed life of a miskind, or the rock climber with a zip line. This blood sport jumped off the front porch.
Really do like Flight Risk. Oh, I love it. It's that got that typical gutterish production where you've got the discordant keys with a kind of low sound playing as like, you know, that kind of, it's a kind of like a sample. I feel like something going, oh. It feels unsettling, it feels uncomfortable. It's the typical gutterish production I love. And Boldy's flow in here, it was like he was just chasing the beat.
Position, but for damn sure couldn't put it past him. Looking back when niggas wasn't having that, popping out the whip and new drip, got a puddle splash and fuck what happened. Couldn't catch my man, but we caught his little brother lacking, finna get his splash.
What's so funny about it is they literally saying bars, I couldn't catch my man but caught his little brother lacking, and then you've got this beautiful kind of soul sample in the background going, and you're thinking that you're like in one lovely, sweet, heavenly place, and then Boldy's coming with these dark street situations on top of it. It's so contrasting. You have such a happy, nostalgic feeling, positive, soul-like track, you know, where you feel like you're going to be skipping through the fields, but you're not skipping through the fields. You know, Boldy's skipping through the fields with like 2 freaking guns freaking shooting up people's brothers. Just like, wow, the contrast is crazy. It's crazy. And I know he didn't exactly say that's what he did, like shooting up people's brothers, but you know what I'm talking about, like the content versus the production. It's like, am I supposed to be skipping through the fields or skipping through the trenches?
Wait, just to get them extra G's, not a FEDs, kicking in my crib, yelling freeze, having cheese hitting the trees. It's 7-6, so we be serving evil, but the case got dismissed without prejudice, illegal search and seizure.
I like Illegal Search and Seizure. I think it's a really good track because of just how juxtaposing it is, but Boldy finds a way to rap about the most grisly stuff on such an elegant beat. It's so interesting. It's great to see him kind of doing a style like that, taking his same nonchalant, grisly lyrics and putting them onto a track that is so wholesome and heartwarming and making it work.
On the yacht, ain't talking areola, 2 for 10 purple tops, hot box, handed dive box. Possibly the first to say I got it honest. Turn the 504 into a block, this shit ain't rocket science. Got to eat. My life is what it look like when God favors you. If you know what I made it through, then you can understand how we got that.
Dancing porches, skedaddle, shifting gears with the paddle box in my shadow. Count stacks from music to fashion is my moped out at the Los Angeles Standard. First season BBC thought I was wearing pajamas. The fools ain't like it. I raised my money like a child and I'm so proud of it.
I'm so proud. Nigga, fuck them kids. I ain't your mentor or your role model. Ferrari Monza got one seat, get a Uber, bitch out them hoes.
Only Freddy can start off his verse saying, like literally, Currency just finished saying he raises money like a child, you know, so we've got that child imagery there, and then Freddy takes that child imagery and says, man, bun your kids. I really find Freddy being outlandish the most entertaining kind of rap ever. Like, Freddy is just so entertaining.
When I had no dollars, frequent flying mileage, I might ship in a free. Jose La Vie, I'm in Paris with your bitch as we speak. This man I keep you old enough to hold the strap. I had your baby working. Youngsters on that E and PCP, they ain't afraid to murder. In crack house, Molly, your ex-house. Michael Jackson ain't dead, he live in my guest house. And if my nigga less I'm riding with that work in the van, H had the Honda Odyssey front the
Freddie Gibbs feature on that. Ugh, the guy never misses. I feel like this is one of my favorite features of the album. Afterwards, I think I really did like Rock Marciano's feature, but I also did like Stove God Cooks on the hook. So, but Freddie's definitely taken that #1 favorite feature for me on this album. He's just so perfectly hopped onto the track. Like, Currency was good, but Freddie really was like, at the end, he just stole the show slightly. I can't lie to you. I really do like Fake Flowers mainly because of the Freddy feature. The production is, of course, that typical somber, dark, grisly, not grisly, I'd say more somber, more dark, more kind of a mysterious kind of low underground darkness to it, you know, a bit secretive, not trying to be too obviously dark, you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of flow in the production. I like that. I like how we're getting different elements of dark production in this album, but of course as the Alchemist, he will give us different elements of everything. So production, I can't really say anything less, but then it's great. I just feel like, though, mainly I like this track because of Freddy. But then I am slightly biased because I do like Freddy so much, but it's just like, I guess it just is what it is.
What else? The stretch game, heavy press game.
Oh.
This was a multiple choice test.
Oh, I have to take it back.
For the connect came. Had to order my flood. Did the protect plane. Was fucking Hollywood. Had to meet Gene on the east. Saw Hubbard and Mac. Told me when he OT pull up on G and go bump in the smack. 227. Realest niggas out the Midwest. Hesitated. Now that nigga in a better place. And knew as soon as I...
He hesitated, now he in a better place. Oh my gosh. You can't hesitate.
Threw me a key for a feature, want me to rap in Spanish. From my right hand to Pat, because he slapped her hard.
It's that guitar for me. It's doing some nonsensical stuff. It's adding such a... I don't even know how to describe this track and what that guitar does. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like, it feels like the guitar makes the song feel so surreal. Like, you can't believe you're hearing the song. You know, like at the end of the movie where the main big guy, this is an action movie, right? The main big guy, he defeated the mafia, he defeated the government, he defeated his, I don't know, his neighbor. He defeated everyone that was, every op that was coming against him, and somehow he survived. And he's doing his little walkout scene at the end of the movie. And you're thinking, this is not real. How the hell did he survive the mafia, the government, and his neighbor? How did he survive them all? How did he pull it off? That's what this track just sounds like to me. It feels like it just doesn't feel real. Like, how did he pull it off? How is this guitar just here? It feels like something that you shouldn't be enjoying. It feels like something that you shouldn't be seeing. It feels so exclusive, so on its own, unique. That's what the track feels like. And Boldy just came and he really was the cherry on top, because he understood what the track needed from him. It needed that slow storytelling flow. That's what he gave us. Over such a surreal beat, with his storytelling flow, is making his storytelling even sound surreal. It's making the experiences he's talking about sound like it's a movie or something like that, but it's real life.
Still sick from last night. I spilled my double cup of drink. The niggas that he gang. Know he motherfucking name. Free my brother Hank. I get you hit up with a rusty shank. Time on the flood estate can make the same money's breaking down as niggas touching weight. Seen what's his name's Parabellum in my nudies. I know niggas love to hate. Pulled up on the well with hoodie.
Flow here from Boldy is really, really, really impressive. I mean, he's impressed me in other songs, but there's something about First 48 freestyle so far.
Niggas ain't on shit. On his whereabouts, he took the bait. Told he make a wish. Blew his candles out and cut the cake. Partying all these cash in, and I ain't never touched the rate.
Bro, deep that he's been in the same rhyme scheme for like a minute and a half now. Even more. Like, he's still doing it, freaking rhyming.
Still ain't been in touch with Yank, crushed the face. On the date, just had to adjust the date. Bodies in the driveway, taking up some space. AKs by the fireplace. Hustle late nights, early mornings, right back up at 8. Also take a fucker beat mash, I just wanna fuck her face. Took her down.
Bro, First 48 freestyle, he just kept on going with the 8 rhyming scheme, and it didn't get boring, it didn't get repetitive, it didn't get old. It was like he had something new to say with the A sound every single time. That's some really sick lyrical prowess there. Really impressed by First 48 freestyle. I absolutely love the beat when it kind of comes in with this like sub bass and then this little high, these little hi-hats. It's like, what the heck is coming? And then it falls out and then those hi-hats fall back in again. Oh, it's like a brilliant dark production, but it doesn't really feel that dark. In fact, if anything, First 48 feels, it just feels dangerous. That's what it feels like. Real dangerous production.
Pressing the pressure is still pressing against a nigga flesh is beyond a nigga grind. I'm just a drugs on nigga. Catch me in traffic. They don't want no smoke on no nigga rich. Smoke more to make a nigga reconsider wish he never was born. On the East Coast, catch me off of Belgian 1.
I feel like there could have been a slightly stronger ending to the track. I feel like maybe switch First 48 and had that as the ending. That would have been a stronger ending to the album, sorry. Drag Zone, I feel like wasn't the best song to end the album with. It was a little bit, a tad bit typical, a tad bit like, oh yeah, street, drug, gutter rap, you know. And I feel like the ending of an album does have to have a little bit more of an impact than Drug Zone does, you know. All in all, just looking at Bo Jackson, the album, I mean, Boldy has given us stronger and better tapes than this. He has, but that doesn't make this any less enjoyable. Of course, I'm listening to it, and I've listened to it now, and on the first listen, I'm comparing it to my other first listen, so I'm thinking I've had more of an overwhelming feeling in other first listens to like The Price of Tea in China. But I feel like definitely he's produced or given us stronger tapes. But saying that, it's still enjoyable. Still got some really sick tracks in there that I love. Album criteria, how I would rank it. In fact, before I get there, my statement for the album is that I feel like Bo Jackson, you know, Boldy and the Alchemist have come together again. They really are a great pair. They really are a great duo when it comes to making unnerving rap tracks. Definitely there's a running theme of being uncomfortable. So they have made another album which consists of many unnerving rap tracks. This is a success, but it's been done more successfully before. In terms of my criteria and how I would, you know, talk about this album, well, does it make creative sense? I believe it does. Again, as I said, Boldy James and the Alchemist work so well together. They are a great hip-hop duo. They are really, really strong. Boldy understands how to take the Alchemist beats, and the Alchemist knows how to provide beats for Boldy. So they really do work hand in hand. There was no song leaving me confused, wondering what they were trying to do. I knew what they were trying to do each time. There were many boom tracks. 14-song album. I liked Diamond Dallas. I liked First 48 Freestyle. I liked Fake Flowers, Speed Trap, Photographic Memories, Turpentine, and Double Hockey Sticks. You know, those are the ones I really liked. That's a lot. Did it take me on a journey? I feel like it did a little less of this. I feel like there wasn't the biggest journey taking in this album. I feel like it was more just about giving you different elements of dark gutterish rap, giving you different elements of storytelling. That's really what I feel like it did, but it didn't do that in a journey storytelling kind of, it didn't do that in like a journey format. It didn't feel like there was loads of different chapters leading to this big book because that's how I kind of look at albums. There's the song as chapters and then the collective album as a book, you know. It's usually something I do believe an album should do, which kind of does knock its rating a little bit, and I feel like other albums that Boldy has done did do that a bit more. I'm thinking about it is in comparison to his other albums. I'd probably give it a 6.5 to 7. 6.5 to 7. Definitely in that kind of bracket there. High 6, low 7-ish kind of thing. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below and leave a comment down below of your thoughts. I'll see you guys all next time.